Well, I'm here at Mom and Dad's gravesite. It's July 31st. Tomorrow will have been 10 months since Mom died. Mom was killed. These are harsh words, Dad, but that's the truth. Sandra's negligence in locking all the doors on the house and Mom's feebleness. She fell because she wasn't attended to. She didn't even have the strength to turn the handles. The worst of all this, other than killing my mom, negligence, intentional, unintentional, it doesn't matter. Your actions killed my mom. It started with the deceit and thievery of Sandra. Within 2 weeks after Mom fell, October 2019, Sandra had a secret trust made up, naming her executor, power of attorney, and took all Mom's assets under her control. Think of that. Mom had dementia, didn't know what she was signing. Look at the deceit and thievery and corruption that Sandra did. Dad, I'm going to have to break the rule that you taught me. Mom taught me always to say I love you, and that's the last thing I always say to someone that I care about. I started that before I was 9 years old. Dad, you told me disagree but never fight with family. Because once you fight with family, you're looking for a winner or a loser. Dad, I hope I'm not breaking this rule and promise I made to you, but I'm going to take her on. Mom and I talked. She just fell nutso in love with Emerson and Silas. And I picked Emerson up on Saturday morning around 7. I said, you want to go have breakfast with Grandma? Yeah. We'd meet her at IHOP, or we'd go pick her up. And the second time he said, Papa, and I said, what, you want to go get her? Yep. Him and I have a joke about yeppers. Remember, Mom? Do you know that there was not one cooked meal by Mom in her home because Sandra changed all the locks on the doors and stopped the kitchen from being refinished? That was my gift to Mom. I have $10,000 worth of appliances sitting on a handicap ramp for 6 years. In almost 6 years, Mom, who was a chef, never had an opportunity to use her kitchen once. Every day around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Mom would go play her piano. I'd give her a call. I'd say, I'm on my way. I'd sit there and listen to her sing. You had the most beautiful voice, Mom. And you played, and you never had a lesson. How could your daughter be so immorally corrupt to do that to you? Mom, I'm going to keep our promise, and I'm going to fight her. Not that the promise was to fight her, but that your home goes to Emerson and Silas with me as the trustee until they hit majority. That is the only home I've known, and I've told you that. And you told me that they would be a good group to pass it on to. I know Emerson loved you. Loved you, loved you, loved you. What an honor he would have for you to carry on the tradition of you and Dad. I have so much more to say, but it's going to be pistol hot today. Sandra hasn't been here once. And by the way, for all those who haven't heard, I had a heart attack on October 1st at 4:10 in the morning. On October 1st at around 4:10 in the morning, Mom, you had a heart attack and passed away. It broke my heart. I went in and I read the book of Ruth to you, remembering how Dad's nickname for you always was Ruthie. Ruthie, come on. Ruthie, where are you? I'm going to talk to the boys about this, Mom, because I brought a Christmas tree this year. Took it home. There's been a lot of fires. If I can convince Rachel to let the boys have in on it with me, and even Molly and Wyatt, your great-grandkids in New York, and Sadie, I want to start tagging some of these forests that have had fires. Get donations from the forest companies, tree companies. And start Ruthie's Forest. Please give me the wisdom, Dad, on what I should do now. Sandra is my biological sister. But do you know, and I'll close with this, after I got out of ICU, I got home and got a text from this scum of the earth guy called a pastor at Chatsworth, West Valley Methodist Church. We will let you know if there's a memorial or funerals. He had armed guards at the church after he pulled this stunt. For reference, Sandra, the pastor, no one has contacted me to let me know Mom has died, except for the hospice center. See, I brought flowers and roses and things like that for all those people because they were all dying. Give them a moment of grace with something like that. When was the memorial or funeral? I don't know. Mom's been buried, but I was never offered that. I have Mom's I Love You Mom book that I wrote for her with 75 separate entries for Mother's Day. That was to go with Mom. How can this evil exist without somebody helping me? I really need help. I've been blind since early November. From the stress of this, it caused a shingles reaction or something. I'm still blind. My vision's coming back. But that's almost 9 months later. And to date, no one, Sandra, Renee, has contacted me. She's pilfered the house, Mom. She even sold off Grandpa's farm sign. Think of the petty theft, evil that's going on here. But for now, it's hot. I got to get going. But I wanted to let you know about today, and I'm also sorry. I just didn't have courage, fear, whatever it might have been, to pay respects to you, Dad, on Father's Day. You got a birthday coming up, so I'll be back. People might think this is weird or obsessive. I don't care what they think. I come here throughout the year for the last 48 years to honor my mom, my dad, and now my mom. Sandra, how could you be so evil, so deceitful, so corrupt, to steal from our mother?